After 2.5 years living in Thailand, I'm back in Sydney, Australia. I thought coming home would feel normal, but it appears normal has moved on without me. I'd love to tell you finding work has been easy, finding a rental has been affordable, and I don't miss that electric pulse of Thailand. But that would be a total load of bollocks. You see, the job market's changing, the rental market's changing, my old friends and their social lives, that's changed. And I'm not real happy about it. 9,000 baht. 9,000 baht is what I was paying per month for my condo. That's 425 Australian dollars. Divide that by 4 weeks. 106 bucks Australian, spent on accommodation here in Sydney. Let's see how far that can get me. I'll be generous and give myself 125 bucks a week. Here we go. As I expected, zilch. Bupkus, nada, nothing. But let's be honest, that wasn't going to be a surprise. Just for fun, let's bump it up a bit. Let's say 300 to 400. Oh, here we go. Here's one. Share house. Common bathroom. Happy days. Admittedly, it is in the centre of Sydney, but there's an image of my 62 square metre condo in Jomtien that I loved with all my heart. Paying 8,000 to 9,000 baht a week rent in Sydney. Nah, I ain't having a bar of it. So for now, it's staying with my family at my dad's house about an hour and a half north of Sydney in the spare room so I can save every little penny.
Do you have any experience?
No, sir, I have no experience, but I'm a big fan of money. I like it. I use it. I have a little. I keep it in a jar on top of my refrigerator. I'd like to put more in that jar. That's where you come in.
$32 an hour. That sounds all right, doesn't it? How much per year is $32 an hour? A full-time job paying $32 per hour is approximately 66 grand per year before taxes and other deductions. Well, I suppose we better have a look at the average income in Sydney to see what it costs to live here in this expensive city in 2025. Aha, 95,300, or somewhere between 86 and 108,000 per annum. No, truth be told, I have done 2 job interviews already. I'll tell you about the first one. It was a videographer, social media photographer for a real estate agent. They were looking for someone who was at professional level in Adobe Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign, editing in Final Cut Pro, combining bracketed architectural photos in Lightroom, and to supply all your own gear. Cameras, video cameras, audio equipment, tripod, flashes, the lot. With extended hours from 8:30 a.m. till 6 p.m, 5 days a week, with a hell of a lot of traveling. And when you think about it, that's 3 different professions in one. That's a lifetime body of work of photography, architectural photography, and videography, and also graphic design. That's 3 different people, all rolled into one. And do you want to know what they're offering for this role? $62,000 Australia per year. And as I take a look today at the Australian Bureau of Statistics, the average garbage collector earns $80,000 a year here. And I attended an interview and I didn't get a call back, not an email, nothing. And that's the cycle I've pretty well been going through over the last 3 or 4 weeks here.
What's the best YouTube channel in Thailand? Mac TV. What's the second best?
I've been lucky the last few weekends to get down to Sydney Harbour to do a bit of work on those charter boats. A lot of people are out there having their Christmas parties this time of year. And I get a bit of social enjoyment and interaction. In Thailand, as you'd know, you can go out any night of the week and pretty well instantly meet new people, travelers, locals, digital nomads. Here in Sydney, most people are in bed by 9:30, let's be honest. But this weekend, I did go out. I went to a pub in Sydney for the first time in all these weeks I've been back. We did a back-to-back charter. I had a little bit of cash in my back pocket. All right, round 1 complete. Now another 4-hour cruise. Very salty and dirty, I think.
jump in the water, but this harbour water here, it's not that clean. I might actually just jump under the hose there. There we go, showered, costume change, boat hose down, Sam hose down, getting ready for another onslaught. They should be here in the next 1 or 2 minutes. It's a job that doesn't pay a lot at the moment, but I can be myself. I can be happy Sam. I can wear whatever I want. I can swear and belch and fart and carry on. No one cares, because everyone's here to have a good time.
So I traipsed around northern Sydney looking for somewhere with some semblance, some skerrick of nightlife. And it took about 4 or 5 or 6 venues before I found the Crow's Nest Hotel. And that's me laughing at paying $14 for this schooner of watermelon alcohol juice. Now the man's asking a poignant question. Do you believe in life after love? Well, my love was obviously Thailand. Life after Thailand? The jury's still out. But at least these people are having fun. All right, Sammy, so why wouldn't you work on the charter boats every day? Because it's a summer job. They only come on the weekends, they're only for 4 hours each, and over winter, it's completely shut down. There's no work like that. Well, why don't you get a labouring job? And a friend did offer me a brickies labouring job. 1,500 bucks Australian after tax, he reckons.
The ground a little sweep, no vacuum aboard.
But there's no way my back will do it. I'm already in tatters from an injury in my 20s. Actually, for those of you who may be lucky enough to get back to Thailand in the near future, if you're planning to let your hair down a little bit, if you're a heat-seeking missile for that broccoli stuff, here's a free tip for some bulk wholesale greenery. And if you punch in, I think it's gone adrift into the discount code, you will get that discount. I'll leave a link in the description at the end of this video. Check out Vinzan. They are the largest supplier in Thailand of bulk for you crazy people out there. On a positive note, I did do 2 Skype meetings with 2 separate Bangkok businesses this week. So there's a skerrick of hope on the horizon that maybe, just maybe, I could land myself a job and a working visa. Watch this space.
I'll be back.